Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know, with the nice weather this weekend, it really is the perfect time to get outside and enjoy the beauty of Oregon in the spring. Don't know where to start? Well, we've got expert advice from the author of Day Hiking Columbia River Gorge, 2nd edition, Craig Romano. Good to see you, Craig.
You too, Helen. Thank you.
This is such a great idea. It's filled with great trails for us to check out if we want to. And you do advise people on whether it's an easy hike for the family, for the dogs, whatever, right?
Right. I rate all the hikes on their difficulty, and then I give them kind of a wow factor too. So, and that's purely subjective.
Okay. So I like that. Let's get right into it. Let's talk about the East Fork Lewis Lookout Mountain.
Well, this is one if you don't want to be around anybody. It's a classic because a lot of our trails have gotten a lot more popular, and especially in the gorge. And so I really like to give alternatives. So this is a little more adventurous. It's not something you're going to do this week because it involves a couple of river fords. Okay. So you want to wait till later in the summer. But you are guaranteed to be all by yourself on this one.
And what kind of technical difficulty would you say?
It's not technical. It's just you just have to do a couple river crossings. End of the summertime, they're shin deep.
So it's not for the kids.
No, and
it's for adults.
Well, for teenagers, they'll love that stuff. Yeah,
okay.
And dogs will love it too.
Oh, there you go. Silver Star Grouse Ridge.
Yeah, Silver Star is a wonderful hike.
Pretty.
It is just outside of Vancouver, in Clark County. It was part of the Alcohol burn, so 100 years ago it all burned. So the wildflowers are incredible. So lots of views. It's difficult, but not overly difficult. So as far as distance and time, yeah.
How long would you say that is? How long was the?
You can do it. You can make it as long as you want. About 5 miles round trip from Grouse. Yeah.
Okay, Trapper Creek.
This is one of my favorite areas just for getting away from everyone. This is near Carson, the Wind River area. Spectacular old growth forest. It's one of the last unlogged watersheds in the South Cascades of Washington. It's a good one to do early in the season. You won't be able to get up to the peaks yet, but certainly through Trapper Creek you can hike up there.
So in general, what would you advise people if they're going to go on a hike to take with them? I'm assuming water.
Yeah, always water. Always water. And then again, even the shorter hikes, when you're out in the wilderness, you want to have a windbreaker, change of clothing, layers. It's all about layers. And this time of year, it could be warm one minute, the rain can come in, snow, so always extra food. You also want to make sure you have some kind of navigational device, a regular paper map or a GPS device, and always let people know where you're going.
Yeah,
that's really
let
important.
somebody know for sure, and when you expect to be back, right?
Exactly.
Wadham?
Oh, so Wadham Lake, you come in from Hood River. It's you start up really high. Now, you won't be able to go there yet, but another month.
Okay.
You can start up high, so all the work's done. And beautiful old growth. You can camp up there. There's several summits you can go. You're going to see 5 volcanoes, Mount Hood, Mount Jefferson.
Really? Wow.
Adams.
Okay, Greenpoint Mountain.
Greenpoint, this is Mount Defiance is the highest point in the Columbia River Gorge National Scenic Area, but Greenpoint is the second highest, and it's kind of, it's not really pronounced, so people don't know it's there. It's more of a long ridge, but there's wonderful views, as you can see here, and you start up really high, very kid-friendly, as long as you stay away from the ledge, dog-friendly, 3 or 4 mile loop when you start up really high, and several lakes. So the old growth is spectacular up there too.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Rowena.
Rowena this is where you want to be right now. The flowers are incredible. This is in the Tom McCall Nature Conservancy Preserve. So out near, not quite to the Dalles, the flowers are out of this world. Now I should tell, dogs are not allowed here. It's a nature preserve, but it is a great hike for kids. And this is the time right now you want to be here.
Yeah,
because
this weekend it sounds like that's the place to go.
The blooms are spectacular right now.
Okay, and so Deschutes River Rail Trail.
This is another one if you want to get away from it all. This trail goes for about 15 miles, so you can go as far as you want. You can mountain bike it. Summer times, it's very, very warm out there, so it's great in the wintertime. It's great right now, and the same thing, the flowers, the hillsides are just going to be yellow and purple.
Yeah. Are a lot of these trails bikeable?
No, not too many of them. I do mention that one it's a rail trail. Okay. And so that's a great.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and that's a great one. You can mountain bike it, and then you can do a bike hike. If you want to get off the bike and walk around. There's an old homestead out there.
Okay, Gooseneck Trail.
Good. And this is in Cottonwood Canyon State Park, so it's getting outside of the gorge, but it's such a spectacular area. I need to include it. It's on the John Day River. So this state park, it's an old ranch. There's lots of trails, and at Gooseneck, it's a short hike. It's only a couple miles round trip, but it's steep, as you can see.
Right.
The campgrounds and below. Bighorn sheep you'll see out there. golden eagle's nest in the park.
Wow.
Truly spectacular place.
And some hikes you need a permit, don't you?
Yeah, you do, but most of these you don't. Particularly, there's two that come to mind: Multnomah and Dog. On certain, during the busy times on weekends, there's quotas and permits. And again, I spell all that out. Other places do, and again, when not to go to those places, so you don't have to jump through those hoops. Yeah.
Right. Good point. Sister Rocks.
Sister Rock. This is also in the Trapper Creek Wilderness, and again, you can get an idea. That's the whole drainage there, all old growth. It's just there's miles and miles of trails in here. The Mazamas had built some trails years ago in here. Great day hikes, overnight. You know, I'm an ultra runner. It's nice loops you can do in there, and again, early summer, which is great. Why some of the high country is still covered in snow.
I'm a big fan of falls, so let's take a look at Ponytail Falls.
Okay. Ponytail, this is
How pretty.
It is a wonderful fall. And it's one of those ones too. I mean, there's so many waterfalls on the Oregon side, but this is very, very short to do this hike. Kids will love it because you go behind the falls.
Cool.
And this shot here is from more in the summertime, but I've done it in the wintertime when you're really going to want to wear a rain jacket because it is just coming down.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to tell everyone, okay, you have a book event, right, at Powell's.
Powell's in Beaverton.
In Beaverton. Right. We're going to put all the information for you on our website at k2.com. That's at 7 o'clock tonight. The book, again, is called Day Hiking Columbia River Gorge, 2nd edition. Craig, thank you so much.
Thanks, Helen.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.